Hey there everyone. Today we're in Chicago visiting with Chef Nick Spondike and learning about a revolutionary new product that has the club industry's name written all over it. This is KronoBROIL. Nick, what do we have here?
Hey Cam, and welcome to Chicago.
Thank you.
The birthplace of gyros. This Mediterranean-inspired street food is the inspiration behind KronoBROIL gyro slices and for the three dishes that I'm going to show you here today.
Okay. Now, when I hear gyro, I think rotisserie machine, cones, tedious carving. Doesn't sound that convenient for poolside or the halfway house.
100% agree. That's why KronoBROIL is such a great fit for the club industry. It comes to you fully cooked and carved from our state-of-the-art facility. So let me show you how interesting it is to work with KronoBROIL by making a traditional gyro sandwich. We're going to start with a Kronos traditional pita bread warmed on a flat top grill. Okay. And then we're going to start with the KronoBROIL gyro slices. Now the beauty of the gyro slices is you can heat them many ways. Flat top grill works great. Steam table works great. I've microwaved this to show that it's even, anybody could do it.
So at a 9-hole golf facility or the finest country club in the country, you've got a piece of equipment that can
Absolutely.
work with this.
I mean, we've developed an answer now for out by the poolside, so you can eat gyros.
Sure.
Okay. So we'll put anywhere from 4 to 6 ounces of gyro meat in the middle of the pita bread here. And then traditional toppings are cool, creamy tzatziki sauce, which we also manufacture. So we'll put about 1.5 ounces of the tzatziki sauce right on the middle. And then I love to finish it off with some sliced Roma tomatoes.
Okay.
These work great because they're a little bit more narrow, fit right in the sandwich, don't fall out. And then just a little bit of julienne red onion to finish it off. Gives it that nice crunch, a little bit of bite from the onion, really ties in nice with the tzatziki sauce.
Mm.
And that is the traditional gyros, made famous in Chicago.
Chef Nick, I can see this sandwich working great all over the club. Poolside, check. Halfway house, check. Heck, I can even see this in the pro shop. Forget the hot dogs. Put this in some foil, put it under a warmer, and bam, you'll sell them like crazy. Not only will they be high in demand, but it's a high profitability deal too. But you're looking at a total food cost of about $1.90 with this sandwich, and I could see you selling it for $6 all day, every day.
Now let me show you how to make some great Mediterranean stuffed peppers.
Awesome.
All right?
Let's do it.
We're going to start with KronoBROIL gyro strips that I've just rough chopped.
Okay, right out of the package.
Right out of the package, just on the board, still cold.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to get those into a mixing bowl. Now to the base KronoBROIL slices, I'm going to add a fine dice of red onion.
Right.
Nice little bit of crunch, a little bit of bite from the onion. Now we're going to go with a fire-roasted red pepper.
Okay.
So you get a really good smokiness from that, and the juice from here works really nice in the base. Next, feta cheese.
I can't beat feta. It's fantastic.
It really is. I love feta because it's got a high melt point, so you really see the particulates of the white bits even after it's come out of the oven, and obviously you get the nice bite and that Mediterranean flavor.
Sure.
Lastly, we're going to go with just a little bit of fresh chopped flat leaf parsley.
Okay.
Give it a little bit of a fresh herbaceous note, and obviously adds that nice green pop of color.
Wow, the coloring in there is fantastic.
Agree. And so this is a fantastic base that can be used for many, many other ingredients. So chefs love cross-utilization,
Sure.
right? You bring in one ingredient, can turn it into 5. So this works well in a quesadilla, works great in lettuce wraps, works great in a cheese dip, even on nachos.
So we're talking right out of the packaging. You've got a great base that can be used for something for a brunch, something for a side, as well as an appetizer.
Absolutely. So I'm going to take this base and just add a couple more ingredients and really transform it into an entree.
Let's do it.
Okay. So next we're going to add just a long grain white rice.
Okay.
Okay. So that's going to bind this up, tie it together, and allow me to stuff it into the peppers. Last, I'm going to add a diced tomato that's been spiked with a little bit of a chili pepper.
Some spiked veggies.
Exactly.
You can't
so,
beat that.
So the juice is going to pull this together. It's going to keep it really moist through the bake. And then you're obviously going to get the little spice from the pepper.
So that's going to infuse in the rice, which is binding the rest of the blend there.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay? So we're going to mix this thoroughly. And you can really see from that initial base, by adding the rice and then the juices from the tomato, this is really starting to come together.
Now the coloring on a plate is just going to pop. It's fantastic.
And then we're going to stuff these into a red bell pepper, fresh, that we've just sliced in half.
Now, what's the oven set? How long are we cooking these for?
So my oven's set at 400 degrees. We're going to bake these off for about 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
You can go a little lower at 350 degrees and obviously just bake it a little bit longer.
Sure.
All right, let's go to the oven.
Great.
So Cam, this is what it looks like fresh out of the oven.
Oof. I'm ready.
Beautiful color.
If
You gotta
don't
wait
mind.
till I at least put it on your plate.
If you don't mind.
I do not mind. So for service, I like to take 2 halves,
Okay.
place them on a plate, something like this. And then I like to top it with just a little fresh marinara.
Okay.
So a little house-made marinara here, just a little bit. And then because I know you love feta cheese, we'll just maybe give it a little crumble of feta on top. A little parsley. Enjoy.
Here we go. That's outstanding.
Thank you. Here's a new and interesting item for the executive chef looking to spice up his menu.
Right, let's do this.
So this is a Mediterranean gyros pasta.
Okay.
Okay?
Hot Mediterranean, on trend,
Exactly.
something new for the menu.
A lot of fresh ingredients here, vibrant colors, very light in the flavor with the sauce that we're going to use.
Great.
So I think this works great in a dining room on a menu. I think it would also work great in a banquet setting. Out in chafing dishes, it holds very well. All right, we're going to start with just some olive oil in a pan. And we're going to saute some fresh garlic. A little bit of sweet yellow Vidalia onion. And some sun-dried tomatoes. So we'll just kind of get this going in the pan. So about 2 or 3 minutes till the
Okay.
onions are translucent.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're going to add in some quartered artichoke hearts.
Nice.
And some fresh baby spinach. Love the spinach. Obviously gives it the great pop of green color. Very light. Very big health perception.
Yeah.
So once that spinach starts to wilt, we're going to deglaze with a little bit of white wine, just a
Okay.
dry Chardonnay. So we'll get our wine in there. That's what you want to hear, that little bit of sizzle. So we'll kind of get that going. We'll let the alcohol evaporate, burn off. Let the flavor of the wine permeate the vegetables. So once that's heated through, we'll go ahead and add some pasta.
Okay.
So this is just a cooked spaghetti rigate. I like this one because it's got some ridges in the pasta, so it really holds on to the sauce.
Okay. Then we've got the finale of the KronoBROIL.
We do. So now that we have this in, now the KronoBROIL is fully cooked.
Yep.
So we don't want to overcook it. All
Okay.
you're really trying to do is heat it through. So once the KronoBROIL goes in, we're almost done.
Okay.
So we'll get the meat in there, and it's going to heat through really quickly. And again, the versatility of KronoBROIL, all I've done is pull this right out of the box. I've put a little bit of, not even a rough chop, I've just pulled this apart in my fingers.
Okay.
So then you get it to the size you need it.
A little bit meatier, a little bit more sizable bite than last dish.
Exactly, and you're doing that just so you really see the pieces of
Sure.
the meat within the pasta. So you can see the colors here, we're looking great.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so now we're going to add a sauce. Now this sauce is just a basic chicken veloute. You're going to find it at any country club kitchen. Readily available if you don't want to make it by scratch. So we're going to come in here with 4 or 5 ounces of the veloute. That sauce will just kind of pull it together. Love this sauce because it's light. You know, there's no dairy or cream in here that's really going to muck up the flavors and hide the flavor of the KronoBROIL. So all the natural flavors are really going to come through here. All right, we're going to finish this off with just some grape tomatoes that I've just cut in half here. We don't really want those to cook because we want them to stay nice and fresh and vibrant. And we're going to finish it off with some feta cheese.
Can't beat feta. Feta with feta, right?
Everything is feta with feta. So we're going to toss this through. Let's take it over here and plate it for service.
Wow.
So now we're going to plate our Mediterranean gyros pasta. And we're just going to start with a pasta dish here. And I like to give it a little twist, get some height on the dish.
Sure, a little volume there.
Exactly.
I love the edging of the KronoBROIL there.
And you know, that's really that's the beauty of our process. It's open flame, extremely hot, up over 1,000 degrees, so you really get the great caramelization and color on the cones.
Sure. 3 great dishes, Chef Nick.
Well, thank you. These are 3 of my favorites, and I really think that they do a great job showing the versatility, bold flavor, and just really the perfect slices of our gyros.
Without a doubt. And you can see these recipes and more on our website at vgmclub.com. You can check them out there. And one more thing you must check out is this special introductory offer from our friends at Kronos Foods. A limited time $3 per case rebate on KronoBROIL. That's right, $3 per case for clubs that participate on the VGM Food and Beverage program. Our national partners in Cisco stock KronoBROIL nationwide, as do some of our regional partners in Shamrock Foods and Gordon Food Service. Not only will you receive the $3 per case rebate from those distributors, but you'll also receive special discounted pricing at the time of purchase. So there's nothing holding you back from bringing a little taste of the Mediterranean to your kitchen. Chef Nick, thanks a lot for helping us discover this new SKU for you.
Hey, my pleasure, Cam. I hope you enjoyed being here. Hey, why don't we get this kitchen cleaned up and go tee it up at Crest Creek?
That sounds great. And I'm going to throw a couple of these in my golf bag.
Let's do it.